And so what happened there is I got back from my vacation, our sweet, sweet, sweet little not honeymoon, baby moon that we took in Mexico. And I had my first appointment with my midwife the day after I got back. And so we started talking and she started checking things out and checking the position of, you know, my uterus and where the baby was and all that. And then we started going over my dates again. And she was like, I think that you're actually like a week and a half ahead of where you think you are. And so she's like, I think you're 17 and a half weeks. And I was like, oh, I said, it's possible because I kind of like just did the math myself in the beginning. Um, and I was thinking, I was like, I think she's right because as I've been watching like the growth of my body and my belly get bigger and bigger and I was like, I think, you know, and like checking in online, like what's going on with your body this week. I was like, I think I might be like a little bit further along than I thought. So anyway, I am. So this is why, um, this is the 18 and a half week video and not 17. So, so anyway, it's all fine and it's exciting. And so what else? What else happened this week is when I had that appointment, I got to hear my baby's heartbeat for the first time, and that just I don't know. There's just nothing like it, you know. And I've been wanting to hear it. And she did the little exam, and she said, you know, the baby's right where it's supposed to be, right in the perfect position. Your uterus is right in, you know, the position where it would be in this particular part in your pregnancy. And then we used the little handheld Doppler, and she put it there, and I heard the heartbeat. I made a little video of it so my husband could hear it, and it just, you know, I don't know how to explain it. It's just that little life in there, and it was such a beautiful moment, you know, and I was just so happy to hear that, and it just made my whole week. So anyway, that is exciting. I heard that. And what else has been going on? I just finished a prenatal teacher training on Sunday. So now I can teach prenatal yoga. I could teach it already, but now I'm just way more informed. I've learned so much more about my own body, and I've learned how I can actually help to assist other mothers, other pregnant women, and other women who like postnatally after they have their babies. So that is awesome. So I'm probably going to start teaching some prenatal classes soon just to work with other mamas, you know, and get them ready for birth and take care of the common aches and pains that pregnant women have. You know, we have a lot of stuff going on in our shoulders and our neck, and just doing different exercises to get our arms ready for holding our babies, you know, get these muscles nice and strong, and working our hips and doing the hip circles and the hip openers and the warriors and all that stuff that really helps to prepare us mentally, spiritually, and physically to birth a baby, you know, out of our bodies. Like, no matter how you have it, no matter whatever kind of birth you have, you are still preparing yourself to be a mom, you know, to have this life coming out of you. And so that feels like such a tremendous honor to be able to do that. So I'm looking forward to supporting myself as well as women, you know, and really like those hip things. That's where it's at. Those hip openers, and just really like getting low and getting into that primal, you know, it's that primal space, because we know how to birth our babies. It's in our DNA. This is what we do, is what our bodies do. And if we can just like drop into it, not be afraid of it, get in there, move how we want to move, you know, get that pelvis moving, get that sacrum moving, and birth in any position you want to birth in. Like, we did a lot of stuff on hands and knees and working that, you know, working the hips, and just making the experience as easeful as it could be, and just helping guide the baby out of your body. So that training for me was really phenomenal in terms of information and being around other pregnant women and other women who are just committed to helping other women and helping demystify the birth process, and just to get more educated, and also just to feel super supported, because this is such an important time. Your baby feels what you feel, and it's so important to take care of ourselves right now. So I'm excited to share that. And what else? So for me, 18 and a half weeks, here's some couple of things that have been going on in this little pregnant body. I noticed yesterday or 2 days ago some skin stuff going on. So I have like these little some brown patches right on my hairline, and then on this side, it seems like it might even be like a little bit of psoriasis. And I've never had psoriasis in my life, so I could be wrong. I'm self-diagnosing this right now, but it kind of seems like that. And the other one is just like pigment. And so I got online, I started research. I said, what is this? And then I found out the mask of pregnancy. So I don't know if that's what I have, but I noticed my skin has been a lot drier since my trip. I did get a lot of sun. And so, I'm sure that has something to do with it. And they were also saying that the mask of pregnancy, you start to get a little more melanin, and so you could find yourself having like spots like on different parts of your face, and they go away, so no big whoop. But I saw a couple of those things, and so I've just been trying to, I've been putting coconut oil and just things that will really help to moisturize that area, and trying to continue to keep my intake up of good fats, and my fish oils, and eating just things that really keep my body lubricated, like on the inside, and on the outside, obviously, I'm still putting all of my creams on, and just trying to do what I can to minimize that. And then another thing that happened, because there's so many crazy things that happen during pregnancy, and you just gotta be willing to go with them. But I got a shingles outbreak, so that's never fun. But pre-pregnancy, I had a shingles outbreak, and since I've been pregnant, I've had, I think now 2, and thank God mine are very small. I have like 2, maybe 3 little bitty bumps right on my hip, kind of right here, and they hurt. And I don't know if anybody who doesn't know what shingles are, if you ever had chicken pox, which most of us had when we were children, that shingles, I think it's a virus, but it lies dormant in your nervous system and in your spine, and it can come out at any point, and so it can be caused by stress or, anything. It just can come out, and, during pregnancy, your immune system is weakened, it's slow, it's just not as strong as it usually is. And so I've been noticing that they've been showing up and like, hey, I want to hang out on your butt. How about that? So I have that going on this week, and it's healing up nicely. So I took a homeopathic remedy for that, and that really helped. And then icing it really helps. So I've been putting ice packs on it. I'm just sharing in case anybody has some of this going on. But you have so many hormones and things changing like second by second that who knows what's going to happen. So I'm just trying to keep a good attitude about things and just take care of them, as they arise. I also burned myself in this area because when I was putting the cold compress on it, I had these ice packs, and the first one was leaking, and so it was getting wet and all that, so I decided to change it. So I got up, grabbed another one from the freezer, and I did not dry this area off completely. I put the ice pack on, and it burned my ass. And it stuck to my thing, and so I kind of had to like rip it off. And I just pulled it off quickly just because it was burning, and I had these burn marks next to the shingles. So great, added a nice other injury to what was going on. And it reminded me of that scene in that movie, The Christmas Story. They play it Christmas Day and Christmas Eve over and over and over again on like TNT or whatever, when the kid sticks his tongue out when the kid sticks his tongue out and touches the pole and it sticks. That's how it felt. And that's never happened to me before. But so I'm also treating the burn. So that's healing up well. I've been putting buckthorn seed oil on it, also a little coconut oil, which is really healing, and vitamin E. So I'm hoping that doesn't scar. And you know, a couple little mood swings from here, you know, here and there. And thank God my husband is like, okay, I guess I'm gonna have to get used to you like flying off the handle sometimes. I don't mean it, baby. I really don't. I got a lot going on up in here. So, I think that's pretty much it for this week. Just happy, you know, my baby's healthy and everything's going well. And let me see, am I leaving anything out? No, I think that's it. Oh, so I'll show you my bump. Growing, everything's growing. So let's move that over. So this is me from the front. Might be a little hard to tell anything because I have this shirt on, but that's the little bumper from the side. And here's the other side. Hey, baby. And I'll just lift it up, see if you guys want to see. So that's me at 18 and a half weeks. That's from the front. A little boo-boo. The other side. So doing well and excited. And happy you're here. Happy you're, you know, here with me checking out these videos. I hope you're enjoying them. And please, like, send me anything, any comments, any questions, any bit of information I have that can be helpful, or if you just want to chat or whatever, that'd be awesome. So thank you again for being here. I love you very much, and I'll see you next time.